Alright, should we figure out these palm trees? Double tall grass, seagrass, grass. Grass or double tall grass? Probably just grass. It's not quite as geometric as I would like, but the station doesn't line up with the grid, so it's kind of hard to make this more geometric. Oh, that's the wrong one. Alright, leaves. Let's figure out these trees. What color leaves are we talking about? Palm trees. I should probably just use one type of leaves. Oak? Spruce? Birch? Jungle? Acacia? Acacia is kind of the right color, I think. Dark oak. Alright, I think acacia is the right color. It's more or less a circular ball with some fluff coming out of it. More or less. Let's go ahead and start off with the circular ball. It'd be weird if it's fully symmetrical, right? Because plants are not supposed to be fully symmetrical. At the same time, it's hard to make palms. I mean, they are pretty symmetrical. That's a bit much. Wait, did I mess that up? This is not supposed to be there. Oops. Weird. I mean, that's kind of like it's kind of like a palm tree. It's too symmetrical. But it's kind of like a palm tree. It's too perfect. I'm not sure what to do about it. And maybe there's too many leaves. It's kind of too wide, isn't it? It's kind of too wide. Let me like cut back. Like for a trunk that thin, it's too wide. Now it's just weird. Now it's just really awkward and weird. Let's just do that. Let's not do anything too fancy with it, right? Yeah, let's just do that. Cast a big shadow though. Okay, so let me just copy this thing around to all the other trees. One layer at a time so I don't mess it up. Just realized that the Necropolis station is just over there. It's pretty close. You can see it from here. Alright, one layer. And then 3 more out each side for the next one. Right. Right, and then the next one is much bigger. The next one all the way around +1 at the in the middle. So same as before. Plus all the way around. +1 in the middle. Is that right? It is, all the way around, including the corners. I like how this is going. So before the tent was a little bit too red, right? There was too much red. But now that we are putting these trees and we're starting to see the blue where the pond should be, it's not as overwhelming with the context of trees and water. And like the shape of the tent is not as dominating once it's behind the trees, right? It's like it's more like a little bit of a thing peeking out from behind the trees, which is more appropriate, I think. A better feel to it. Time is it? I've got like 4 more minutes. I'm not gonna finish the trees today, I don't think. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna finish the trees today. Did I mess that up? Yeah, that one. Alright, let's finish this layer of trees and then I'll step back, take a look, and then I'll end the stream. Not many of the stations I've built so far have much landscaping. And it's not really a lot of landscaping, there's a little bit of landscaping. But it's an interesting change. Like the station itself is not that substantial, it's really just a tent. And a substantial amount of the stuff on site is actually the trees. the trees are gonna be like pretty much the same size as a tent, right, by the time it's done. Okay, so looking forward to next week, finishing the trees, digging out these ponds, 3 blocks deep, filled with water, and underneath the water, oh wait, you can't have, alright, so the water can't go this way because there's a track. Never mind that. So the water ends there, but on this side, underneath this bit, you're gonna have the water flowing through a pipe through here, and then like underneath here, the water's gonna flow out, and then it's gonna waterfall out into the ocean out here. Well, maybe not there because that's a desert there, but at this point, it'll like there'll be like grating, and then the water will flow out into the ocean underneath there. And then I think a wall around the garden. Not a huge wall, I don't think. Maybe like a 2-block high wall with like maybe a bit of a pattern in it. So it's a walled garden inside which there is a tent and some ponds and some trees, and there's a station. And oh, and also we're gonna put a little canal here maybe so that the water goes down the canal somehow. Maybe like overhead. Maybe the water goes overhead here and then drops into the lake. I just realized that I knocked this out and these are not actually sitting on anything. Okay, let me just put that back. Howard says, yeah, it's an interesting change from the usual. More landscaping than structure in this one. But landscaping is also architecture. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream here. I like how it looks already. Like, it is looking very interesting. Look at that, look at that thing, look at that thing. Trees. Okay, we can see how it's going to finish, but there's still quite a bit of work to do. Alright, see you next time.